to give y'all a little something, you know.
This is a community. This is a culture. It gives you a reason to get up and look forward to it. One of the reasons that we decided to pivot to franchising is because
I think that should do it. Yeah. Okay. So we getting ready to get started. Last time I went live, that light is getting me right. Last time I went live with my sister, one or more of you guys, chat, one or more of you mentioned my company. I mentioned it in my rant that I started a company years ago, and surprisingly, a lot of y'all didn't know I had a company. Which, you know, like I said, I didn't know. I didn't talk about that more, but. This quick little video that I'm about to make is me talking about it more in depth and where it came from, its origin, and the direction of it, and then showing you guys some of the stuff that I have. I want to say more than about 70% of my brand will be targeted to more towards younger audiences. So don't kill me for that. But I do think most of you will like what you see. So let me go ahead and switch over to live scene. Ooh, okay, not that. This. Okay. So to put it into perspective, we start from the beginning. Before I show you guys some of the products, Def Soul Design Company was created for, I mean, not for, excuse me. Def Soul was created by me in 2015, but the idea behind Def Soul was created back in 2010 when I was 18 years old. I take it back, I was 19 years old. It was 2011. I had just started my job at the Embassy Suites Bay Meadows here in Jacksonville. Um, I started working with graphic design and playing around with stuff like Photoshop and Illustrator and GarageBand and other programs that you would find on, Apple products and like Macs and stuff like that, right? One day I was flipping through my phone, going over some designs that I had made when I was in high school. It was just a random assortment of stuff that was part of my capstone project. My coworker comes up behind me. God rest his soul, he's no longer with us. His name was Gary, and he's looking over my shoulder at what I was doing, and he was like, "Wow, those are amazing. You did those?" And I was like, "Yeah, I created all of these." And I scrolled over to one. It was a font. It was a logo that I had did, and I don't know why I chose this, but it said "I am Lightning." Anyway, he really liked it, and he said, "Wow, that one really stands out to me. You should put that on a shirt." Light bulb went off. So I was like, you know what? I'm really getting into clothes. I love clothes. I love streetwear. For those of y'all who don't know, streetwear is this subculture that derives from high fashion. If I had to give you some examples of, like, if you wanted to use the name of a brand, stuff like Thrasher is considered streetwear, Vans is streetwear, Supreme is streetwear, the Hundreds, brands like that, that's considered streetwear. And it derives from like multiple different entities and industries over time. I started doing case studies on brands like Pink Dolphin, like Kith, like, well, yes, obviously the staple Pigeon, like, Nike SB, Odd Future. I started doing case studies on those brands to see what they were doing. And I realized like the people who were dressing like that were, they dressed like me. So it resonated with me in reference to that. So I decided to like really dive into this when I saw how lucrative it was and that I could really express myself artistically. And I came up with this nucleus and it worked. The name also Def Soul came from Gary. Right before he walked out, he said, "I really love that last piece you did. It's definitely got some soul to it." So I looked up, so I cut it in half, and I didn't know, because I spelled mine DEFF as in deaf. I didn't know. Well, I did know, but I didn't realize how popular, like in the 90s, the word deaf was. Oh, yo, man, this is Def. In the 90s and the 80s, yo, that's Def, man. This is Def. This is dope. This is cool. And then, the soul itself, that has 100 meanings. So I just threw it together. It worked. It sounded great visually. It's, the visual aesthetic behind it. It looks great. And I purchased a fictitious name, and here we are, 6 years later? And I really want to use this brand to, number one, above anything else, make sure my family never has to worry about another bill. And two, I want to use this brand to not only express myself creatively, but to help other people get where I plan to be. I don't want to put a cap on myself when it comes to the places I want to take this brand. I want this brand to be on all 7 continents. Yes, Antarctica too. I want this brand to be on all 7 continents. I want every man, woman, and child to have at least one of my products. I want to use the funds that I get from this to invest in people. That's what I always wanted. That's what I currently want. And yes, every once in a while I want to go shop and go on vacation. That's it. But to do that, to change lives, to change millions of lives, you unfortunately need millions of dollars. And that's where I want to take this at. But that's the origin story behind Def Soul. Now to show you guys my brand. The link to this is obviously you can see it in the upper left hand corner of the screen. It's teespring.com/stores/Def Soul, and I will write it in the comments. But yeah, this is my online store, and I know it's kind of, I don't know why it looks like this on desktop, but it's kind of blown out. I'll try to shrink it a little bit. No, I should not shrink it because that'll lower quality. So I'm just gonna scroll down and show you guys some of the stuff that I've done. Like I said, a lot of this will appeal to younger audiences, but I literally have stuff for everybody. And once I drag the cursor over it, it shows you front and back. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. I literally bought some of these for myself. I can't wait to the point to where I could just make these just to have them on hand. But as it sits right now, I can't even get my own products for free. I wish I could. I really do. I would wear only my shirts. I'd wear other shoe and jacket and windbreaker brands and stuff like that. I'd wear other hats, but I would not wear other shirts or hoodies. Those would be mine, But shirts and hoodies is only where I'm starting at. I eventually plan to get into cut and sew one day. Like I have this dream of making a Formula One racing jumpsuit. I want to make that. I want to make coats. I want to make overalls. I want to make a couch because I already have throw pillows and stuff like that on my other online store. But I just want to take it so many different places. But as you can see, this is 4 of them right here. Some of this stuff, y'all know I'm a nerd. Some of this stuff derives from anime. Some of it is just something that piqued my interest. This one right here, the one that I'm flashing over, is my signature. That was my very first product upload. It was my first design. I made that logo out of like 3 different fonts, and then the little X in the middle is literally just there for visual aesthetic. Don't pronounce the X, it's just Def Soul. That's the back. This logo has an interesting history behind it real quick. The logo right here, this logo, it was supposed to zoom in when I dragged the cursor over. There it is. This logo just came to me one day. This is a mountain's peak, right? The top of a mountain. And as you can see, the top of the mountain is detached from its base. The ideal behind that, which I came up with, is that there is no top of the mountain. There is no limit to how high you can go. And that's what I wanted to take it when I created this. And I don't know why this concept came to me, but it fit too well for me not to do it. So, but yeah, as you can see, you can get this shirt in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 different colors. And all products start at $21.99. The day I get a machine, my shirts, and some ink and a heat press, I'll lower these to $15 a piece. They'll be $15 flat, but that's, you know, who knows when that'll be. So let's go back to the rest of the store, show you guys some of it. I literally have stuff for everybody. And some of these names that I came up with, like, don't kill me on these. They just, like I said, I don't even know where that came from. The term Flexiana, I created that. That term is came off the top of my head one day. It's a fashionista, basically. It's my idea of a true to the heart power woman, somebody that is very independent, very trendy, you know, very self-aware, but carries herself with a humble attitude, and everybody else can't help but take notice. So that's where I turned with that. That's what I came up with that term for. This one is hilarious. I did a Martin tribute. I don't even know how. I can't even remember. I don't even remember when I made this. I should put my logo on the back. I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. As you can see, he says cold gas or the peso. Like, I had to. Like, I just had to. That show was too big in the black community for me not to do it. A lot of people got confused with this one right here. They thought this was an LGBT pride shirt. It's not. I literally just put that rainbow spectrum on it just because. Most of these products, I want to say like 95% of these products come in multiple colors. Again, this is, you know, this derives from anime. This is just, it just popped in my head. I call this one Channel 14 because Cinemax used to come on back in the day on Channel 14, and we all know what used to show on that one. That's just me paying homage to me growing up and being, you know, dastardly. This is from the regular show. A lot of people like this one. That font right there, that sentence says, it's pixelated, but it says, hold on, let me scroll down. I won't go through the whole, it says, I don't recognize this world. That's just me, you know, coming out. This has, oh yeah, that's my, this is one of my mascots. This is my mascot. This panda right here. I call him Komu. I don't know why, but he's my mascot. And then that's a picture of someone's leg standing over that hoverboard from Back to the Future Part 2. Like, a lot of my brand, my brand is split up into three core disciplines, I want to say. One of those is nostalgia. I absolutely love nostalgia. That's why you see the shirt with Powerline on it from a Goofy movie. I love nostalgia. And then the other side is inclusion. One of the other core function behind it is inclusion, not exclusion. Everybody can sample this brand. Everybody will find something in this brand that they resonate with. And last but not least, me promoting anti-racism, which I literally have a shirt that I made that says anti-racism, you know. So, but yeah, that's this one. This one is extremely popular. A lot of people love this one, and I made some leggings out of it. The leggings came out way smoother than I anticipated. But I'm happy. I'm happy that it came out the way it did, especially because everybody loves it. Back to the nostalgia. This is the Thundercats. I actually just recently received this one. I bought this one for myself. I went for like a summery kind of summer/spring beach look. That's why you have that custard look to it, that custard color on it, but that cream color. But this also comes in multiple colors. This is nostalgia for, you know, the old Super Nintendo NES, the little handheld pistol that you could connect to your console. That's where it comes from. Planet Express. That's, you know, that's from Futurama. This is just another Flexiana shirt that I did. You know, that's a picture of Sasha Grey. How she went from being, you know, adult film star to, you know, multimedia personality. She has a gaming channel on Twitch. She has a couple books that she's written. You know, that's just me showing you can take control of your history. This one derives from anime. This one derives from the 2008 film Superbad. This is just like an outer space thing that I did, aerospace. You know, like I said, I literally have stuff for everybody. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. That one just says Soul. I kind of made it in the likeness of the old Sega logo. Or do they still have that logo? But yeah, this one, Native American print on this one. This is Pineapple Express. Scroll down. Yeah, see, here's the shirt that I was talking about, anti-racism. I need to order this one for my shirt myself. I want to wear this everywhere. I want this to be like a part of my actual wardrobe. I just want to let everybody to know I'm belligerently and absolutely against anything related to racism whatsoever. This is actually to the 20 G's and Soul followers out there, the subscribers. I literally made these leggings and this hoodie for 20 G's, and she has not ordered it yet. She has not ordered either one of them. I made these for her. I want to punch in the stomach sometimes. This comes from anime. This was actually tricky to do. I'll zoom in real quick. This was tricky. This character is not wearing that hat, that windbreaker, that jacket that he has on, all those pants. Those were all the different colors. That logo was not on his hoodie, and he was not wearing a hat. I literally had to go in and cut around and repaint all of that stuff, so that was tricky to do. But it came out clean. I like it. Komu's World, you know, it's just graphic art. This is tragedy in Japanese, as in, you know, you're a walking tragedy. And then it says Soul in Japanese on the back. This is a tribute shirt to the band Foreigner. This one says, I need that energy always. You know, I don't know why I picked Bart Simpson, but I saw that picture somewhere and I was just like, I feel that, you know, gotta represent that one. That one resonates with me. Tie-dye. This one has Michael Jackson on it. It says the greatest. Again, this is another one of those from earlier, you know, the NES tribute shirt / hoodie. I know this is F MAGA. Y'all know how against Trump I am, so we don't even need to go into that. And this is for anybody else who also is against him and isn't afraid to say it. I'm against all racists. I'm sorry. This is a 90s floral print. It's crazy. It's a lot going on, but it works, doesn't it? I can't even remember when I made this one. This one technically is, you know, this is nostalgia and anime. It has Lupin the Third on it. This one's kind of hard to see on this gray one, but it just says Deaf Soul in a different font. The Order of Soul is written in pink. Again, most of these come in a different color. This is you know, just a tribute shirt to the film Scary Movie 1. I think it was the first one. Another 90s print. Just a floral pattern that came to me one day. This one actually is pretty relevant for right now. I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. It's anime themed, but I'm pretty sure you'll resonate with this. It says, for God's sakes, wear a effing mask. You know, I have it censored, but, you know, come on, everybody knows what that says. And I literally do mean that. Please, everybody wear a mask. Please, everybody get vaccinated. I found some joggers right here. I made some joggers right here that says Billionaire Mindset in cursive. And I went with the money green color on it. I got more joggers that are tie-dye. Some lady leggings that are floral pattern. Here's a shirt to go with it. I didn't know I made all of these. My sister she actually ordered this one. You know, this is a cartoon from back in the day called Rocket Power. I don't know if y'all remember that one, but this was a huge show back then, and You know, the face that she's making, to me, it resonated, and I wrote in, something's off about you. Because she literally looked like she's saying that, like, I don't know about this dude. You know, this is just my logo in a rectangular box over the heart. Usually when I do put logos on shirt, it literally will be over the heart or in the center. That's just that's an old designer's trick that we use. And then of course the logo is bigger on the back. Ooh, I didn't mean to click that. Here's the Billionaire Mindset t-shirt to go with the joggers. This one was tricky too. It has like clouds on it. It says float. You'll be able to trust me. It'll appear a lot more legible on the shirt. It's just that when you zoom in like this, it lowers the quality of it. So I know it's a little fuzzy, and then the back has that same mountaintop logo on it. This is a tribute to, well, you know, you can read the font right there. It's a tribute to Poetic Justice. I wrote some facts. You can't see it because the quality dropped, but I wrote some facts about the movie in the upper left-hand corner, just just for visual aesthetic. Here again is my, it's another Native American print that I use, but there again, there's my panda mascot Komu, and the logo's on the back of the shirt. I know you guys are looking at some of these prices and they're a little bit steep, but that's because I design these, I upload them. I design them in Photoshop, I upload them to Teespring. Teespring manufactures them. They actually print them up and then they send them out to you guys. Because of that, they have to get paid for the manufacturing costs, while also they cover the manufacturing costs coming from me, so I don't have to pay a dime. I literally just make profit off of these when you guys buy them. Another thing, if you guys do plan on purchasing some of these, fair warning. When you take it out of the pack, the smell of the ink is kind of strong, and it smells exactly like vinegar, but the smell will wear off in a couple hours. So I wouldn't recommend wearing it as soon as you take it out of the pack. You gotta let that thing air out a little bit. But yeah, that's just the ink you're smelling. It's not, there's nothing wrong with it per se. Now this one is a LGBT shirt. I don't know where that aesthetic came from with me, but it looks so good. You know, I'd also, if I was a member of the LGBTQ IA plus, oh my god, it's so hard to say. If I was a member of their community, I'd order this for myself. But I don't want to be misleading. Like, design wise, it's a great look. If I don't say so myself. And then here's the back. Just a vaporwave aesthetic, with the logo on the back. Just to give it a little extra taste. This is anime themed. Oh, this one I feel like a lot of y'all will resonate with. It says money ruins people. Basic, just completely basic. And this is one of the few that only comes in white. And then on the back, it's my logo, stuff about the company, and in small print. It's, just for visual aesthetic. It's a patch that I created with my company logo and stuff on it. Let's scroll down. There's still more. I still have stuff. This one was for the ladies. That's why I have it in the women's, and then I got it in unisex, and then in a hoodie. It's kind of hard to see because of the type of font it is, but it says "Women come first." I spelled it wrong on purpose, just for laughs. CUM. I know it's a little raunchy, but that's just for the fun behind it. But women do come first. I know that was a little sneaky by me, but yeah, that's where we went with that. We are not at the bottom. There's more. Here's another Michael Jackson tribute shirt that I call the Meta, and y'all know what the Meta is. The Meta is the greatest, the pinnacle. There's a tie-dye long sleeve shirt to go with it with my company information on it. This one says F racism. And it has Black Panther, the superhero, stomping out a KKK member in his cloak, in this white cloak. This one is from Kids Next Door, and then you see that print that's behind them. That's 90s print that I did. I actually have that print on my skateboard, which I thought was cool. This one just says humane and question mark, like, are you sure your actions are humane? Are you acting in the best interest of the people around you? And there's like a new logo that I did down there, DSDC, the Soul Design Company, with a little star on the next end of it. And then of course my logo is on the back. So let's go back. I should order this one. I love that color, that safety orange. I ordered this one too. I cannot find this shirt. I can't find the shirt. Oof. So that got a bunch of messages I didn't answer. You know, I just went with another retro 90s print behind it. You can see it better when I go to the back. I bought this one. I love this shirt. It fits me so well, but I can't find it. I don't know if I left it at my parents' house or if it's somewhere here in the apartment. Oh, this one is a tribute to the Breakfast Club, as you can see. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is one of the cleaner. This is very easy for me to cut out. This is one of the cleaner designs that I did. On the back, I should have put their high school in the back, but I put another one of my logos. Oops, wrong way. This is a tribute. I wrote it in the style of the Super Mario font. This one is Japanese kanji with Deaf Soul on it. Also Japanese kanji with Deaf Soul on it. I think, if I remember correctly, it reads out, because I literally had to type in, and as you type, it changes the letter to Japanese kanji. I think it says Deaf Soul Design Company, and here's the joggers to go with it. Now, I know they look like they're different colors, but they're not. It's just, for some reason, the light is hitting that one different. They're the same yellow. Well, custard. This is a tribute to Space Ghost. I don't know what was going on in this episode, but I had to use this one. He's like, you know, just like he's dancing and it says match my energy. I had to use that. It fit too well. It's a tribute to I cannot think of the name. It's a tribute to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but it's basically saying, can we please forget 2020? Like, I wish, a lot of us wish we could forget 2020. Oh my god, I forgot I made all of these. It's a little, you know, little 90s old school outer space theme that just says soul. Another type. This one is crazy. It's got I call it Creation Matrix for some reason. I don't know why. Its name just came to me. Some leggings in Japanese kanji. It says deaf in English, and then it says soul in Japanese kanji. This is another one of my categories that I call We Good. This one only comes in 2 colors because that pixelated print behind it is kind of hard to see, and you know, it's hard to differentiate when you look at different colors. Well, as I made all these, goodness. Another old school print. This one was like, that print that's on it is popular with like the carpets and stuff that used to be in old school daycare centers when we grew up. And it just says Deaf Soul Design Company, and another one of my logo styles, and then my logo's on the back. I might delete this one because I feel like this one, I don't know, I was up late and this one is a little too plain to me. But it's a tribute to Tom and Jerry, and it says I left my common sense at home. I don't know, I might delete that one. I love the color that I chose for that hoodie, but yeah. Here's another nostalgia shirt for a tribute to Don't Be a Menace. I don't know who's yelling outside my window. And then here we have a tribute to Aaliyah, God rest her soul. I love that Michigan basketball jersey she has on, University of Michigan. I won't zoom in on this one because it's a little adult themed. Nobody's naked or anything like that, but you know, it's a little raunchy. I'm not gonna zoom in on that one. And this one is just a faded from Cyan to Lilac shirt that I did. This one also was tricky to pull off because I had to take like 4 different pictures to make that fade. That's why the sleeves are a different color, but I love the way it came out. I love the way it came out. And then on the back is one of my logos. Another nostalgia shirt. This one has Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McAllister. I think he was going to the movie premiere to see his own film, and you know, he's wearing Jordans and stuff in this one. Another nostalgia shirt. I was building a new what is it? I was building a new, I get not capsule, but collection. That's the word I've been looking for. I was building a collection. It's a nostalgia collection. I take pieces of history and pop culture and just bring it to the forefront to remind you guys, you know, this was once dope at one point. Don't ever forget it. Okay, now we're caught up. These are the most recent ones. This one is a little more on the raunchy side. It says F you talking about thrown together visually. But yeah, as you know, F you talking about just slang, you know, you throw it together. And then my logo's on the back. I literally made this about 20 minutes before I got started. I didn't even know Teespring offered bucket hats. I'm gonna make a lot more of these. I'm gonna make a lot more, but I put one of my logos on this one, and this one comes in a bunch of different colors, as you can see, different hue of sky blue. That's not, yeah, it is chartreuse, red, you know, black, navy, and y'all know I love me some navy colors. Burnt orange. That's just straight up royal blue, tickle pink, mustard, and then of course white. But I'm gonna make a lot more bucket hats, definitely. Oh wow, I gotta go all the way back. Oof. Okay. This one just has a door opening up with like astroplane on it. I actually might delete this one because it didn't look as clean as I wanted it to. I'm like 95% sure I'm gonna delete that one. And now we have bicycle shorts. This one they come in a bunch of colors. 3, 6, and then 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. This one comes in 18 different colors, if I counted that right. 8, 16. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 8, 16, 17, 18. Oh, I counted it right. 18. So it's 18. But yeah, they come in a bunch of colors. That's why I went with the white font so you can see it. That looks great. Oh, that looks great. That looks even better than I thought. And I'll look at it from the back. Why are nails so long? Oh, you can't really see it on the back. All you can see is, you know, butt. But yeah, we got bicycle shorts too. It'd be kind of hard to see it on that color. I wouldn't recommend anybody to order that unless you just want to get those to be supportive. But most of the colors look great with that white logo. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna delete this one. This one did not come out as clean as I want. But that is my online store. That's the company that I created. There you guys have it. I'm gonna switch back over. Hopefully it didn't lag at all. Yes, I made this video to show you guys this is my online store. That's the business that I created. Everything starts at $22, around $22 before shipping and handling. Right now I'm gonna write, for those of y'all who are on Twitch, I'm gonna write the I cannot think right now. I'm gonna write the address to the online store right here in the comments before I end the video. I'm gonna hit chat. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you find something in my brand that you really like, and hopefully I'll be able to put out a lot more stuff. Only thing I don't do in OBS, refresh the source. Wait, what? It seems like your sound alerts browser source is offline. Sorry about that. But yeah, hopefully you guys saw something you like. I don't necessarily do requests. I don't do customs. I put out what I feel, and if you guys don't like it, you can tell me the kind of stuff you like to wear, and I'll work my brand around it just to give you guys some options. But I don't do direct requests. I cannot think right now. What is wrong with me? I don't do requests. It's tiresome, it's frustrating, and you know, it's a lot of going back and forth, and I hate going back and forth. Repetition annoys me. I'm just being real with y'all. But yeah, there you guys have it. Thank you for watching, and we should be back live again tomorrow. I know we didn't go live today, but we should be back live again tomorrow.